All right, welcome, Solent Series, episode 1. This time we're going to sort of have a chat, introduce all the coaches, and also we have special guests, Becky, Standen and Jamie Martin, having a chat with us about this year's Athlete Games. And we also got a little treat with you with the armbar from Kettlebell Sam. Cool.
Here comes the ready or not. Here comes the boys from the south. Here comes the ready or not. How you like me now? I say. Here comes the boom, ready or not. Here comes the boys from the south. Boom. Here comes the boom, ready or not. How you like me now?
All right, here we go. Solent Series, episode 1, and this fucking whole box. All right, we got David Zohan on camera, Becky Standen, Sam Griffiths, and Ollie Drew, and myself, Duncan Aldous. Affiliate owner for the last 2 years at CrossFit Solent. Been CrossFitting for 5 years now. Strength and conditioning for sports, specialised in gymnastics, Olympic lifting, and general dog's body around CrossFit Solent, pretty much. Becky.
Hiya, I'm a CrossFit coach. I've been a coach for about a year now, competing about a year as well. So I'm a CrossFit athlete now, competing around Europe, done the French and just done about the athlete games, sorry. And I also do sports massage, so yeah, that's it, pretty much.
Sam Griffiths, otherwise known as Kettlebell Sam. I'm a strong first level 1 kettlebell instructor, precision nutrition coach, personal trainer. I guess I'm all about kettlebells, strength training and good food.
I'm more body fat than me.
And less body fat than Duncan by 2%.
Oh, he's bitter.
Wait for that.
Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Ollie Drew. I'm one of the CrossFit coaches here. I also run our CrossFit endurance program. I am an open water swimmer. That's my main sport. I've been since a kid. I also do a lot of running, 5Ks, 10Ks. Looking at working towards some ultras this year and some obstacle course stuff as well. So it should be fun.
And lots of handstands.
And lots of handstands. Yes, I suck at handstands. My big weakness. So, yeah,
We'll get you there, buddy. We'll get you there.
Lots of handstands.
We have a couple more, Rob and Luke, right? Our other 2 guys in the Solent Series crew. Unfortunately, they can be here with us, but you will see them over the episodes and stuff like that, bringing their expertise to the table. So the Standen Series, what is it really? Well, it pretty much started from just trying to sort of branch out to our members, right?
Yeah,
and then we just wanted to
mobility videos and stuff like that, wasn't it? Really, just to
Exactly.
And technique videos and stuff like that for like guys coming in, wasn't it? So.
And yeah, we just wanted to sort of try and basically say a lot to like the British community and try and get more people sort of community based. It's community, mobility, strength and conditioning, going to boxes, talking to athletes, talking to sort of affiliate owners, trying to sort of share as much as we can information, right? Trying to sort of bring things together. So yeah, that's like the introduction of what it was, and we just wanted to sort of, you can find us on Instagram, find us on CrossFit, on the Facebook page. We're going to be having an information email set out, so any questions you have, please shoot them over to us. We'll try and answer them as quickly as we can. So what we're going to do is just a little introduction, just a little competition. We have Starbucks, our sponsor, all right? We all got to love a bit of Starbucks. And yeah, if you're interested in getting on board,
Beams and bumpers.
Beams and bumpers,
Beams
yeah.
and bumpers.
Chalk Valley, we've got a lot of people interested in sponsoring us. So let us know if you have any and you want to get involved. Please contact us. But we want you to share our page. We wanted you to like it as much as possible. If you can guess which one has the green tea, all right, the healthiest person on the panel, that will be the first little competition. So there we go. Just leave it at that. Done. Right, what's up, Solent Series crew? We've got David on camera, Duncan and Kettlebell Sam, and today we are going to go through the Kettlebell armbar. Over to Sam.
Right, kettlebell armbar. Kettlebells are a great corrective tool. This is a great drill for T-spine, shoulder and hip mobility. So Duncan's going to demonstrate. We've got a light bell here, just 12 kilos for Dunk.
I got no laughs.
Going to put the bell up above his head. He's going to keep a straight wrist, so flop your wrist. No floppy wrists, straight wrist. Bring the bell perpendicular to his body. Arm up above his head. He's going to bring his knee over at 90 degrees to his body to start off with. He's going to use this hand. He's going to crawl away from himself. He's going to relax his ear on his bicep. Ear on his bicep. Keeping the kettlebell above the shoulder, he's going to slowly pull the front of his pelvis down to the floor, squeezing his glute to protect his lower back. He's then going to pinch his shoulder blades, make a proud chest, and he's going to stay in this position for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, try and relax and breathe. Then to come back out of it, he wants to bring his knee back up to 90 degrees, bring his foot back over his body, 2 hands up to the kettlebell, bring it down to his body, then roll it off to the side.
So what would we generally, what are we trying to sort of achieve from that? Where would we sort of, if we were to get people to do that on their own, what are we trying to sort of get for that?
So for me, what I use it for, if I'm doing any bench pressing, any overhead pressing, whether that's a kettlebell, whether that's a barbell, I'll use this in the warm-up to get T-spine mobility mainly. But it's a good all-in-one drill for shoulders, T-spine and hips as well. It's just an all-round good drill.
That's it. Cool. There we have it, guys. Kettlebell armbar, done. Alright, here we go, Solent series, back again. I am Duncan Orders, joined with Ollie Drew, David Zohan on camera, and we are joined, luckily enough, fresh back from the Athlete Games, Becky Standen and J-Man Martin.
Yeah.
That is his Instagram, everyone, so if you want to check it out, Jamie Martin. So guys, welcome to the Solent series. We just thought we just wanted to get you guys in, have a little chat about how the event went, and ask a few questions. So first up, Bex, first individual event. We know you won the European Inferno, so how was it competing?
No, it was great. I won the Inferno with Kelly Friel, who just came second in the Athlete Games 35 category, so she did awesome. The Inferno was great being able to compete with her, because she carried me
Quite
through,
literally.
so it's good fun with the team events, but individually, going to the Athlete Games was just brilliant. Like, I just felt on top of the world, competing against the top in Europe, and can't wait to do it again. And next obstacle is the British Championships, so that's in July, which that's what my main focus is for now, is to get to that. And do well.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, it must be a big difference, obviously, in doing a team thing and then going into an individual. And it's your first big individual event. So yeah, I can imagine there's a lot of people that made their first appearance at the Athlete Games, and it was a great spectacle. I think up in Manchester, it was really cool. We were lucky enough to drag a lot of people up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Solent Army.
Big Solent Army.
The yellow army, right?
Yeah.
So Jamie,
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, mate.
It's lovely to be here.
Good. Whole box, right? 3 years
Yep.
qualifying. To obviously it's changed names 3 times. The original was London
Pro Down,
right.
then it was Battle London, and now the Athlete Games. So for yourself, bit of a deep question, I guess. So, but how do you felt like you progressed as an athlete over like starting back then, 3 years ago, to now?
I guess back then when I qualified, it wasn't that big, so there wasn't many people that entered, so it's an easier field, and you kind of get away with doing what you were good at and kind of scrimp and scrape by. got to the second year, which I missed through injury, but I just didn't do my weaknesses, and obviously missed out. Third year, same again. I kind of got by on what I was good at because the qualifiers were tailored towards my strengths, and kind of bailed out on the lifting complex, which should have been a strength thing. And then from there, I kind of thought, okay, I need to focus on what I'm doing. So I ended up coming to Solent a little while ago, started the competitors program, and it's kind of improved me from there. I've been doing it, stuff that I hate for the last 4 or 5 months or whatever.
And you were doing your own programming prior to that?
I was doing my own programming before, so yeah, just doing stuff that I liked. Obviously like Olympic lifting, I like heavy stuff. I don't like running, I don't like thrusters, so I didn't do them. Now I do all that. Right. Turns out I'm a little bit fitter. I qualified 70 places higher than I did last year. I finished 80 places higher than I did last year. So.
Good. And yourself, Bex, how did you, in relation to sort of progressing? Like, I know obviously it's your first event, individual event. Do you felt like you sort of did the training side of things, and you're also doing a competitors program? So.
Yeah, I think, well, since doing the competitors program, I've been on it a little while now, and it's definitely made me focus more on my weaknesses. And you know, you're always gonna, as soon as you work on one thing, there's something else to be working on. So all in all, as a overall athlete, I feel a lot better and more balanced in terms of my strength and endurance, because it was a bit more endurance strength, and now it's kind of balancing out, but it's taken its time, but still working on it. And the Athlete Games kind of pointed out that to me, that is still something that I need to be working on to make that next step. Hopefully next year we top 30.
Yeah, good goal.
And having you guys training as a group, do you sort of find that obviously a lot of things when you're competing as an athlete, like a competitive athlete, you sort of sometimes separate yourself a bit from the general community of the box because you're doing different things? You feel like trying to balance between that, the community and the athletes, and how do you find that in your box at the moment?
Do you want to go first?
You can
I don't know, I find it's quite hard to balance from the competitors to like the community just through time and stuff. I work the times that the classes are on, but I try and get involved and get in early and chat to people, watch people train.
Yeah.
Try and do a bit of socialising.
Because you inspire a lot of people, I can imagine, right? A lot of people watch you, what you do, and so on and so forth.
Blush.
Don't. His head's just going to go like this.
Well, both of you,
Yeah,
right?
well, I think it helps obviously being a coach here as well, because I get to know them individually as athletes themselves, because we've got quite a few people that compete in CrossFit local events as well. But I just think all in all, as a community at CrossFit Solent, like it works. It's like we've created that over the 2 years of the box being open, and it's stuck really, and it's a really strong family now, and more people are coming into the intros, and it has that welcoming vibe. Yeah.
So 2015, Bex, what is your aim? I know you mentioned about the British Championships, something that you sort of, is there anything else like personally you want to sort of focus on this year?
Personally, I do want to get a lot stronger. Got Sam in the background doing the old. But yeah, I just want to keep my engine, because I know I've got a good engine, but the strength side always kind of not lets me down, because I know it's going in the right direction. But I just got to keep eat more.
Eat more.
But yeah, no, that's my goal. Get stronger. Overhead squats is my main weakness, I think, and snatch. They're my two I'm gonna really try and hit this year.
Awesome. Jane?
Wow, I think I should. Well, I'm going for the British Champs as well, so we've already qualified for that, haven't we? We've got an invitation, so I'll be going for that. I'm going to get on the podium, maybe. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be working on running, because I suck at running, and because I'm a heavy guy, I fatigue quite quick on the bodyweight stuff. So I guess work some bodyweight stuff, some gymnastic stuff under fatigue, so I don't
So
get
the
taken over by the
art
little
and
guys.
programming will be obviously a part of making sure that you get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, through that practical system.
And then hopefully good enough for regionals in 2016 as an individual. If all goes well.
Oh, wicked, man. So, well, yeah, thanks very much for joining us today and joining the Solent series crew. And the final question is, Becky, Reebok or Nike?
Well, I think it's always been Nike. It was the only reason I had Reebok Nanos is because they were all CrossFit. So now Nike have come into the picture. Well, end of the month, isn't it? The new Nike CrossFit shoes are out, so I'll be getting a pair of them.
Can't say CrossFit.
Sorry. But yeah, Nike, I would say, my favourite.
And Jamie, Reebok or Nike?
Gonna go Nike.
Alright, brilliant. Well, thanks guys, and there we have it, another episode of the Solent series. Check out Instagram, Facebook, hit us up. Any questions, don't forget to follow J-Man Martin, Becky Fitness 88.
Yep.
Alright, Instagram, hit them up. Thanks very much guys.